So, here we go. I am Nerdy Guy, and this is the spoiler review. This is literally seconds after I recorded my actual review. I haven't even edited it yet. It's still down here. But I want to talk about spoilers for this. So, if anybody in the comments goes, "Hey, you spoiled the movie for me," you're a fucking idiot. You have been warned now. This will be spoilers. So, I've mentioned in my earlier review that the villains are bad. Because Electro, he's not interesting at all. I mean, he's just, before he becomes Electro, he's creepy. And then he becomes boring. He looks like a dorky version of Palpatine, complete with the hood and the lightning fingers. And when he shoots lightning, it plays dubstep. For fuck's sake. I mean, the first time he's on screen, we get to see... the first time there's like a showdown with Spiderman on Times Square, sorry. There's a showdown between them on Times Square. And if you watch the movie, you would know this, but he looks like Palpatine. You can't say I'm wrong. And the fucking music that comes when he shoots electricity, he made me hate him. And like, oh, look, all of a sudden he can fly. Come on. And then, like I said, Green Goblin, barely on screen. What the fuck happened there? That was just plain stupid. I want to see the Green Goblin more. He's the villain. And Electro, like I said, he's brought up as a villain, and then he just gets pushed aside to be a henchman for the Green Goblin, who shows up for, what, 10 minutes of screen time? That was stupid. And, like I mentioned in my review, Rhino. Fuck you, everybody who worked on this movie, for doing that. Why in the fuck would you show off Rhino in the trailer only to have him press it in, 5 minutes at the end? That was all we got. 5 fucking minutes of Rhino! You should have shut your fucking mouth and not mention Rhino. Just be completely silent about it. Not mention him at all, anywhere. Don't show him in the trailers. Don't say you cast somebody for Rhino. Just shut up about it. Because at that point, when he shows up at the screen for the last 5 minutes of the movie, people would go like, "Oh, cool, it's Rhino! Oh, shit! Oh my god! That was so cool!" Instead, we sit in China movie and go, "Wait, is the movie over? Where the fuck's Rhino? There's Rhino. Okay, the one how the movies end. No, the fuck! Screw you for doing that." And lastly, the thing I want to talk about: Gwen Stacy dies. Emma Stone's character dies. Now, I wouldn't be bothered about this if it weren't for the fact that this was made so obvious throughout the entire movie. Sorry, I'm just really thirsty. Product placement, Coca-Cola, but it's filled with water and has my girlfriend's name on it. Sorry about that. Now, Emma Stone's character dies, and it's made so obvious throughout the entire movie that she's going to die. I mean, in that speech, she holds a speech in the graduation. Why am I saying this like you haven't seen the movie? I should assume you have seen the movie. The speech holds the graduation. It talks about like, oh, life is so fleeting, but that's what makes it valuable. Don't give up hope. No, you have to live life while you can. Like, okay, she's gonna die. And then you constantly see his hallucinations of her father, since he promised her to stay away. And you're like, yep, she's gonna die. She's gonna die. And it just keeps going and going, and there's just more. Then he decides, like, oh, she's going to move to London. He goes, oh, I'm going to move to London with you. I'm like, yeah, she's definitely going to die, because Spider-Man doesn't move to London. But it was painfully obvious throughout the entire movie that she was going to die. And that pissed me off. In fact, I would have been a lot more surprised if she survived. They should have gone with that. They should have hinted and made it look like she was going to die and then have her survive. But no, they kill her off and make it painfully obvious throughout the entire movie. So, yeah, this review is a lot more negative than my last review was. But this is just me venting about the bad stuff. That's just the point of this. Because now I can talk about spoilers, so I do. But the acting was generally good. Jamie Foxx did his best. His character sucked ass, but the actor's good. And Dane DeHaan, Emma Stone, Andrew Garfield, they're all great actors. But the villains in this movie sucked balls. The way they killed off Gwen Stacy sucked. That's all I have to say. And I hope for fuck's sake that when they do Sinister 6, they don't fuck it up. Because if they can barely handle 2 villains, or 2.5 if you want to call Rhino a villain in this movie. I mean, they showed in Spider-Man 3 that they can't handle 3 villains, so if they can't even handle 2.5, then how the fuck are they supposed to handle 6? That's all I have to say. I'm the Nerdy Guy. Rate, comment, subscribe, look me up on Tumblr. NerdyGuyRanting.tumblr.com. Oh, and one more thing that I forgot to mention, that I mentioned in my old last video. Please vote for me in the competition to let me become a movie reviewer for the summer. I'm going to put a link to it below, and here's a screenshot of which button you have to press on the website. There you go. Just press that button and help me out. I would be infinitely grateful.